Welcome back to Ghost Recon Breakpoint. In this video I want to talk to you a little bit about how the changes have affected the game from the title update 1.1.0. Before we get into it, if you are interested at all in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and you turn on bell notifications. So, we recently had the update on January the 28th to be specific. And on release day, they actually had so many bugs, it was unplayable. There were constantly error codes kicking you out of the game, and there was just a lot going on that stopped anyone actually being able to play. It turns out those were server issues, and they were fixed within a few hours, if I remember correctly. And then on the 29th, we had the release of the Terminator event, so I prioritised that over actually checking out what's changed. Upon loading the game and going to a compound where there was a Terminator, it was part of an event mission. They're essentially faction missions. But whilst doing one of those missions, I went to a compound and I was going to be testing PvE, PvP and the raid. But I've had comments of people talking about the raid. Everyone is saying that the damage deductions they did to the LMGs has balanced it out a little bit in terms of you're pretty much going to get better gameplay using an AR. But the 5% health differences on the bosses has been helpful, and it's just made the whole raid in general a little bit easier. Also with the supercomputer, you have the 9% damage reduction or whatever it was. I think it was health reduction actually, on the stage 2 drones. So whenever you're shooting the supercomputer, it goes to the red phase. Those drones that come out that are always tougher, they had a 9% nerf as well. And then PvP, there were a few changes in there as well. So I was going to test it all. But upon taking on this faction mission, or event mission, and going to this compound that had the Terminator there, I don't think I actually need to do any more research and see what they've done to the game. They've done a lot of changes to the AI, the way the NPCs actually work, all their different tactics and everything like that. They did say they are going to push you a lot more. If you look at this gameplay going on in the background, I'm trying to take down the T-800 at the same time as having the entire camp and the turret and everything focusing on me. I was originally going to just let them have their fight and see how it panned out. But the Terminator started coming after me, so I destroyed that, and then you'll see there are just like several NPCs around me. And this is playing on arcade difficulty, by the way. This is nothing that's supposed to be tough. I got myself injured, and I believe I actually have gloves or something from the raid that give me the Relentless perk, so it's less often I get injured. But they managed to injure me, they caused me a little bit of hassle, and bearing in mind this is on arcade difficulty, so it's safe to say the difficulty has definitely been increased in the way that NPCs react to you being in the area and you being detected. So overall, is it a good change? I'm going to say yes. It's got its yeses and it has its no's. I'm definitely going to say it's a change for the better because it's going to make the game tougher. I know like the game is supposed to be like this tactical stealth sort of gameplay, and if you get spotted you are no longer able to just run and get out of there. Like you can still essentially do that. It's a lot harder to get away from the enemies because as long as they're in a fight and not too many NPCs have died at that same spot, they will keep pushing you and they won't stop until you've either cleared out the entire camp or you're dead. There's only two ways about it. So I do like the changes. Everything that I've seen so far, there doesn't seem to be many bugs now that they've done all the server side issues, like they've solved them all. It seems to be running nice and smoothly. So the only other thing I could do really would be to test PvP and the raid. I'm hoping to do the raid at some point because I really want to test the Mark 14 termination in there. But so far, is 1.1.0 a good update? In my opinion, yes it is. It's a title update, so it's not going to give any new content. The only content we've had is the Terminator event, which had like an 8-day cycle. So I don't know what's going to happen after that. It might just be that we wait until next month until the engineer class comes out or something. I don't know yet. But that was just a quick video to give you my opinion on the update after actually testing it. Like I did a video and said that this update's changed the game to Broken Point, but then they fixed all the server side issues, and it wasn't me hating against the game, it was me just having a laugh. They said that they're going to polish the game, make sure that updates come out polished, and it was a broken mess. But they did very, very well. They were incredibly efficient at getting that stuff fixed. And ever since all the server issues have been fixed, it's definitely been a very enjoyable experience messing around in this Terminator Live event. So that is going to do it for this video. As always, let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.